Alright guys, we're here at our very first pond here in the Phoenix area, and we are stoked, at least I am, to see what this guy's got going on here. I'm ready. Are you ready?
Ready.
Excited?
Yes.
Here it is, pond tour. It's gonna be amazing, I can hear it. Look how gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Hello! We came to see your cool pond.
Go right ahead.
All right.
The teenagers could jump in.
Look at that.
Look how big that is.
Oh my goodness, that's huge. Look at those. Those are big boys.
Hoyer.
You built it yourselves, huh?
No,
Oh no.
No, we bought the house because of this.
Because it had it. Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Wow, that's so neat.
Have you had to do any repairs on it since you've lived here?
No, we had it cleaned, you know, but
Ball maintenance stuff. But,
Yeah.
How often to clean it and stuff?
once a year you're supposed to clean it.
Okay.
and we don't. It,
Every other year I think is fine. You have a pond?
No, we don't. We're looking to do one.
That's what we're thinking. So we wanted to talk to everyone. How many filters are there?
That's very cool. I know. Are you guys impressed with that? It's crazy, right?
Did you like get them to be that size? Were they little?
Were
Like
they
these
small
other
when they
fish?
started? Or
No,
when you
they
bought?
were already the big ones. There's 5 really big ones,
Wow.
and the rest of them are just sort of intermediate, small to medium.
Yeah. How come you have a net over it? Do you have grandkids or? Okay.
Some people have the net mainly because of the birds, the herons.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
they come in. Some people have told me they lost all their fish.
Wow.
And we've seen a couple of them fly by, but the net is mainly for safety.
Right.
the ivy or the vine is natural, the other stuff.
Alright guys, this next pond is actually at a children's home, and they built it, a charity built it for them, and it's supposed to be amazing, so let's go check it out.
How are you doing today?
Good.
Ryan.
Ryan.
Yes, sir.
So is the skimmer have like 2 pumps in it and go through waterfalls like
Yeah,
that?
the pumps are, there's a vault underneath
Yeah.
2 submersible pumps are right there, and it brings into these 2 waterfalls here.
yes, and then there's a few circulation jets throughout the most shallow pond, like 15 inches, I think. And that has
So the skimmer holds 2 pumps, you were saying, Kevin?
Yeah, he says both pumps are in there.
Oh. And they just split off.
2 submersible pumps like the
Yeah,
one we have.
yeah, like the one, yeah.
And go to that waterfall.
Just waterfall and waterfall. Do you have like a biofilter in here as well?
yes, on top of that
There.
On top of that one. So when you come in and clean it once a month, do you actually vacuum it?
No, when we come once a month, we'll come, like, take off some of the dead foliage.
Oh, okay.
Like that. There's a couple spinny chemicals
Okay.
that we'll use, we'll spread around.
So do the kids play in it?
Oh yeah, especially in that bog area, that helps too, because all that sediment and stuff that just, collects there.
Yeah,
will
yeah.
come, feet will rub through it.
That's cool. Did you guys have to get permits to do this and everything, or did you guys just go for it?
They just went for it.
Cool. That's awesome. So you said when you come once a month, it's more just like cleaning out the filters and adding some stuff that you don't necessarily like scrub or clean on any of the rocks. Yeah.
Yeah, we only come drain it once, and we'll scrub everything, spray everything down.
Okay. When you put the pump from the skimmer, you're going all around the edge here, just kind of under the rock. And you use like a flexible PVC tubing?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. That's so cool. Some huge boulders though, man.
Oh yeah.
Jeez Louise, you have to have a crane to bring all that in? Oh my gosh. It's nuts. Okay, so we just basically drove all the way down to Mexico. We drove, this is so far.
Cool. There it is.
Hello! came to see your pond.
Got one. Alright.
This is so cool.
See this one, Mom. This one's clean and deep. And
Yeah.
How long have you had the pond? It's still a process. The whole back. The pond's done. It's been done for about a year, I guess. 2 years. Wow, 5 feet deep. That is so cool.
It looks really clean. How new is it?
2 years.
2 years?
That is so clean.
Wow.
Because of the system.
Way cleaner than others that we've
What kind of
seen.
system is it?
Yeah, come show us your system.
Yeah. You can look, stick your head and I'll explain it from the other side.
Oh wow, it's this whole thing. Whoa!
The playhouse that has a basement.
Holy cow, and you have it all labeled? I love this.
So everything comes in, all the water comes in through this and comes down on a screen.
Okay.
You see the water goes through the screen and the green stuff gets cut off. And eventually it'll run down to that hole, gets watered out there, pumped out to the tanks out there. Basically, I recycle the water. I catch everything I can on the property, we put them into the garden
Wow.
and the trees. So basically, it starts here, it separates the solids. That's the first thing. You can see the water running down. See the bubble?
Yeah, yeah.
And that's the secret to this thing. And so you don't, on a regular filter, when somebody goes through it sticks on it, that's the end of that part of the filter. You can't get nothing else by it.
Okay.
This one sits at an angle so it runs down and it washes itself away.
Nice.
See? Oh, that's weak. That's really weak.
Oh, I can see it. It looks really
If you
good.
look at it, see the bubbles going out of water, see start pushing those little pieces down.
That is so cool.
So there's no power to this. And then the pump is the 8 horse, runs through a biofilter, then it goes to a UV filter.
Okay.
Not all the water, there's a bypass for the water, because not all the water goes in. If you run everything in the UV filter, it goes too fast.
Oh, okay.
So the UV explodes the cell of the little green plankton, basically.
Right.
If it goes too fast, it doesn't do it.
Okay.
So you got to bypass, and you play with the Jenny valve here to make it work right.
Okay, so you have a valve that separates it, and you go.
See, if you look, it comes out of here, goes up here, and goes through UV or bypass.
Okay.
Okay?
And you just have it in the right position to do just enough.
Well, you play with it.
Okay.
You play with it. Who knows if that's right.
Okay.
And then it goes to a split valve again, and goes to a TPR valve. Down in the bottom of the pond, halfway up the wall, is a 1-inch return line and a 1 inch on the other side. And what happens, the water goes through and there's a little telescope-looking thing, a funnel like that, and it brings in 5 times the water, pushes it along.
Wow.
So you move a lot more water. And so what it does, it sweeps the bottom of the pond. So my bottom is not dirty.
Wow.
You can take a brush and push on it, and nothing comes off.
Wow.
So it sweeps to the bottom of the pond and comes out the 4 inch and into this.
And starts all over again.
Starts all over.
That's
And I
crazy.
save the water. And the water gets collected from the pond, the roof when it rains, any other water thing on the site that comes out on the piles out here. Gets pumped around, goes all the way down the other side of the barbecue place. There is another filter that separates whatever waste I picked up, leaves and whatever else is out here. And then it pumps it up to that tank right there, 1,000-gallon tank you see right over there.
Right.
And that gravity feeds to the farm on that side. We
Okay.
have a garden over there and we have trees.
Wow.
All the water you use there. It's like hydroponics, but I don't bring the water back here.
Right. Wow.
So it's self-sustained. So I can go away for a month at a time and now look at this.
Wow.
You know, this is just in the last hour, or the last 4 hours. That algae down there. That's the stuff that comes in the filter.
Wow.
And so
So did you is this all just self-taught? You just researched and researched and researched?
yeah, I built some ponds in California, but you do research and stuff, and some of the principles you want to have consistent is that you want to minimize the amount of work you got to do. Because it's no fun if you got to do whatever it is.
Yeah.
In many ponds, you have to do it all the time because they have the filter where you have a sock, a screen, a something.
Yeah, it's just something.
Stick.
Yeah, and it just sticks to it.
And
Yeah.
I said, well, if it's sticking, you're not going to run anything past that thing. That's why in a house you got to do the filter every month.
Yeah.
Because the particles get plugged up and the thing can't run efficiently. It runs in the water and wherever. So I said, we have to find a system. This is in England, made in England.
Oh, wow.
So it runs on a principle where that angle of that screen and the size of the screen, angle of the screen and the size of the screen will just allow the material to fall in here and then push it down and goes that way.
Yeah. Wow, that's cool. Do you have especially shipped?
No, well, I shipped it here, yeah. And then if we got to run it down, we just send a faucet on and wash it up a little bit.
So this all runs on one pump.
One pump. Actually, there's two pumps. There's a sump pump, but that hole goes down to right here.
Oh, if you had a leak or something.
Well, no, it constantly runs the water out.
Okay. Has a floater that turns it on once a day or something.
Actually, it goes on quite a bit, more than once a day.
Okay.
It goes about every...
So would you say the best thing about your system is the really nice biofilter you have?
No, a lot of people are biofilter.
No, this England filter is unique.
This separation, you got to separate solids from the water.
Right, before it goes into the...
Otherwise, you're just chewing it up. Now it's got to work harder. See, all that stuff that I collected there went in here, then it plugs in my filter quite a bit faster. And they have a backflush all the time. So a lot of guys will take the pond and make a block wall in there and let the water run between it.
Yeah, yeah.
This is so nice and so deep.
I love how deep it is.
I do it like this because the two things about blue herring, they like fish, but they don't like to get caught. So if it makes it hard for them to negotiate the water, the depth of the water is not a problem for them. They dive, forget it.
So how do you do it?
They don't like that.
There's just the shade, just the where it is. It's harder for them to jump down to it.
It's hard to fly in this thing if you're a bird that's 4 foot high.
Yeah.
Although they fly here and they stand there and they walk around and they start figuring there's got to be another way. And one of them flew up on the other side of the hill, the mountain there, and stood there and waited. Then he went to my neighbor's place and ate his farm. Ate everything out.
So what about when you set all this rock? I mean, did you just have to get a big load of rock and then you had guys help you set it, or what was your? Do you have a crane?
Me was the guy. You was the guy. I was the guy. My bobcat was the other guy.
Wow!
But,
and you just
there's a bond beam all the way around. So there's a concrete poured about this big with cement and rebar all the way around because the weight is tons, and you can't put it on the dirt and expect it to sit there with a hole in the side.
Right.
It's gonna push out. Concrete's underneath.
Concrete's just around the edge.
The edge, just around the edge.
Got it. Got it.
So it's that high, that big, and all the way around the edge. It holds the weight of the rock. And so the liner comes up underneath. If you look over there, I see the rock goes down.
Right.
There's a liner coming up there. It goes up the backside and comes up here someplace.
Oh, got it.
Hide it in here and you tuck it in. Because the dirt, the weight of the rock will still be heavy on the dirt below.
Right.
Now it spreads it out.
But it spread it out, yeah. What's this thing right here?
That just holds the food in.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise it goes right down to the filter.
Oh, to the skimmer, and it'll.
And the fish will say, well, it's gone, I guess I don't eat today.
Yeah.
They're not real bright.
It is amazing. I'm so glad we came out here. This is spectacular.
Little guy. Squirt. His name is Squirt. Let's do something.
Wow.
But that was been with me. He's the oldest thing in the pond, 20 years.
How do you like it, Liddy?
I like it. It's good.
Cool, huh? You'd swim in that, right? If it was like that, you'd go swim.
Definitely.
That's so cool.
Turtles.
Yeah, if you play the sandbox.
Wow. There's the little bog filter.
Ooh, that's cool. It's got a little.
It's amazing.